to another edition of Real Estate True Intel. True Intel, of course, means true intelligence. The topic for today is bankruptcy. I'm Andy Zubia, your host. Yes, bankruptcy. That's a topic that is on the mind of the American consumer and the American homeowner, because today we are in an economic crisis and a mortgage crisis, also a credit card crisis. It is not uncommon to find clients who talk to us that they're $10, $15, $20, $30, $50,000 behind on their credit cards, and they owe $100,000 to $200,000 in credit cards. Well, you must know some of the steps in case you want to get a fresh start. And the first strategy that we will impart to you in this edition of Real Estate True Intel is you must contact a lawyer at all times. You must talk to a lawyer if you are thinking about filing a bankruptcy or considering a bankruptcy, because a lawyer or a law firm can give you the necessary information so that you can make a qualified decision. Certainly, if you are drowning in credit card debt and you want to file a bankruptcy, it is a fresh start. And a lot of people are confused because they say, well, if you file a bankruptcy, you will not be able to buy anything for 7 years. You will not be able to get credit for 7 years, which of course is not true. That is one of the greatest myths in America today, that filing a bankruptcy is harmful and hurtful to your credit and to your financial well-being. Please remember that if you have a lot of debt, bankruptcy can be a new beginning. But there are certain steps that you must take before you even file a bankruptcy. One of the strategies that we will recommend to you is to get your free annual credit report. You must go to the websites of the three of the three credit reporting companies, which is Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. That's right. You must get a free credit report from each of these three companies: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. That's the first step, because it will give you a clear picture and understanding of where you stand credit-wise. It will tell you the total amount that you owe on your property, your automobiles, and your credit card debt. So, let's recap. If you're thinking of filing a bankruptcy, first thing, you must talk to a lawyer. A bankruptcy lawyer would be ideal. But again, a law firm can give you the perfect roadmap to filing a perfect bankruptcy, getting it approved, and making sure that you have a new fresh start. So, once you have gotten your credit reports, the next step is you need to contact a consumer credit counseling site so that you can get a certificate in credit counseling. You must present that to the court so that you can get a discharge in bankruptcy. There are two steps to that. Number one, you get a certificate before you file the bankruptcy, and after you go to court, then you apply for your post-bankruptcy certificate, and then you're good to go. A lot of people are confused about the different chapters in bankruptcy. There's a Chapter 7, there's a Chapter 13, there's a Chapter 11. You can do some beautiful research in the library or on the internet regarding these three chapters. There's a lot of information regarding what a Chapter 13 is, what it does for you, how it can protect you, and how it can benefit you. The same goes for Chapter 7. A Chapter 7 is a straight liquidation bankruptcy. Chapter 13 is a reorganization plan. Again, we're only giving you the highlights of the bankruptcy process today so that you can have an idea of what the necessary steps are to do a bankruptcy or to begin the bankruptcy process. You must always speak to an attorney. Always, always speak to an attorney. That is the first strategy and advice that we can give you. Because the bankruptcy laws are complex, you need to know exactly what is required of you and what steps are necessary to get you a fresh start. Bankruptcy is a beautiful strategy in a case where you are absolutely drowning in debt, where you can no longer pay your credit cards, you can no longer pay any of your consumer debts. Again, if you have a house, it becomes a different issue, because if you want to save the home, a bankruptcy in Chapter 13 is recommended. But again, your attorney is going to give you all the clear, perfect, strategic steps, and of course, the legal steps as well. That is it for today's edition of Real Estate True Intel. True intelligence coming to you.